Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Carissa.
And I'm Christian, and this is A Lot in Common.
How's it going, sister?
It's going pretty good. We had a kind of interesting weekend.
And definitely an interesting start of the show today. You
Yeah.
forgot to water our plants
Yeah.
over here in the corner of this plant over here.
Yeah.
And so she last minute decided to grab the plants and water it in the bathtub and brought it in here and got my seat soaking wet and my socks wet.
Hey, my socks are wet too, okay?
Well,
it's just what it is.
It's a wet sock kind of
My
thing.
bad. But it did need some water. It's got a little baby coming up, so it needed water. What do you want from me? Right?
I guess to water the plants.
Yeah, but we had kind of an interesting weekend. I mean, out of nowhere, we always post to Instagram, but out of nowhere, this video that we posted about Erika Kirk, with ties to the, it went viral. It went pretty viral, you guys.
Just a
kind of cool.
The coolest part about it is how much our parents humble us.
Yeah.
You know, they don't give any. They don't care at all.
You know, nobody does. And I mean, whenever we're looking at it, we're like, that's a huge number, but it is still just, it feels like a number. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. But it's really cool. It's really nice to see that we got a little something. It's nice. It's just kind of cool.
Nice.
We got a little viral. So we had a viral moment. Our parents don't care at all. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Mom. Mom's actually really excited.
She's very excited.
She's very excited. Dad does not care at all. But
yeah,
we're adults. What do we expect? You know? My kids don't care at all either. He's like, yeah, Mom, I have 100 million views. So
yeah.
But anyways, let's get into some news, you guys. We had kind of a mad week this week. We had Donald imposing himself as Jesus all over X and all over Truth Social.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had Alex coming home. He came home to our side. Yep. He came home and admitted that Candace Owens was right about everything.
Yeah. Candace Owens calls out Victor Marx. Yeah, and then we got the Artemis crew just totally making a mess of everything.
Making a huge mess. Artemis crew, there's so many things proving or, you know, casting shadow of a doubt upon if they actually went to the moon. So we'll definitely be talking about that today. And then, of course, we got to go through these missing scientists. This is wild. This is just madness. These scientists are missing. There's a 10th missing scientist now. So we're going to get into that. And then, of course, we're going to end with some poly markets and some funny videos that we've come across. So stay tuned, you guys. We've got Donald sitting here thinking it's a good idea to post just very inappropriate. Him, how would you describe it? Him pretending to be Jesus, or him portraying Jesus?
Him mocking Jesus.
Mocking Jesus.
Yeah, mocking Jesus.
Yeah, it didn't turn out good for him, you guys. I mean, we have it right here. This was posted by Alex. This is the before, right? This is what another creator had posted. This one right here. Donald reposted under Truth Social, and he just made himself a little thinner, I feel like, a little elongated, you know, how to make himself look a little better. And then he also added this weird creature in the middle there. What would you say that looks like?
I would say that looks kind of demonic.
Right.
It looks demonic to me.
It's almost like it's almost like he's ushering in revelation in this photo to me. You know what I mean?
Something.
That's the vibe I'm getting here. It's like revelations.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, super creepy. I think it's very, very inappropriate. And, you know, of course, he said that he was
just portraying to be a doctor, right?
He said, I'm just being a doctor.
And he's like, I kind of am like a doctor. I heal people, actually. And he asked some lady next to him, he's like, who am I healing again? Like, basically. There, let's play the video.
Donald is ridiculous, you guys.
Donald Duck.
Mr. President, did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor, and it had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support. And only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better. And I do make people better. I make people a lot better. As an example, the 11,000, I understand your husband's going through treatment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's going through some very serious cancer treatment. So,
is he her doctor? Is he her husband's doctor? That is just so strange to me. He looks over to this this woman, what is she, DoorDash?
Yeah, supposedly there's some interesting stuff coming out about her.
What?
Yeah. I'll pull it
Okay,
up.
but yeah, so this is crazy. Seriously mad that Donald Trump is saying, no, actually, I did, but it wasn't a depiction. I did post it, and it's me as a doctor.
Yeah.
No.
Come on,
Let's pull up
man.
some pictures of what the world thinks this picture's depicting.
Obviously, he meant it to be Jesus Christ. Obviously. And so he's just such a good liar too. He's just like, no. Like he played it so, like, honestly, he played it well. He's like, no, I meant to be a doctor, obviously. But it's like, no, obviously you meant to be Jesus Christ. You were depicting yourself as Jesus Christ. Here's this photo right here. Jesus Christ in Red Cross outfit by DD at Nashville DD. It's the same thing. Come on.
Yeah. It's the same outfit.
Come on.
We're not stupid as you think we are.
And you're healing the sick. I mean, honestly, at this point, Trump. Blasphemous. You know what, also, though, you did make such a great point. The magician in this could also be, maybe he was like, no, it wasn't Jesus Christ, because I was depicting the magician in the tarot cards.
Yeah,
because
he's
a magician. So
yeah, it looks just like that too. But either one is terrible to depict yourself as. You're the president of the United States. You don't depict yourself as Jesus. You don't depict yourself as a doctor either, because you're not a doctor.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on, dude. Why?
And then also he did say too, he was like, I'm a doctor. I heal people. Your husband has cancer, right? And then at the end of the video, he says, well, that tip should go a long way. He tipped her $100. So he has cancer, but
that's a generous tip, but not to say that it's going to help with medical bills.
I feel like,
is
honestly,
that true? Did he only tip her $100?
Let me show you.
Are the White House good tippers? Do you know?
Wait.
Potentially. Yes, very.
Mr. President, can I ask you something?
That's good. Thank you. You reminded me.
He almost forgot to tip her.
Yeah, look at him. He's like,
Wait.
Maybe that might be like $300, which is super generous for a DoorDash tip. But that's not going to help with medical bills.
It could be a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Very.
Mr. President, can I ask?
How
and
awkward.
he's swaying like he reminds me of like a little kid right there. How he's swaying.
Come on.
I mean,
how
honestly,
awkward.
It's very awkward, but let's pull up what Marina Abramović had to say about our President Donald.
Maria Abramović, bitch.
Yeah, that's her real name. Marina Abramović.
Yes.
We've got, this is posted by Stu Peters at Real Stu Peters. Let's take a look.
Thing happened ever to us. The Trump is the best thing happened ever to us. Because she believed, not her, but the entire population of this Nordic magician, that he is the magician of the highest order. That he is there in his irrational mind to create confusion in order that the human being can find new order. And it's not so stupid thinking about this in that way. It's completely turning things upside down. Because since Trump is around, things are changing. The Trump is the best.
She's just
an evil witch.
And
I rebuke her face even being in our way, because you can just feel the bad energy on her.
Yeah, I was thinking that guys driving with her, I'm like, gosh, how could you drive with her? Like, she's done some horrible things. Let's pull up a few of the
allegedly.
Marina.
I don't think she's ever been accused of it. Oh, maybe she's been accused of it, but she's never been.
Yeah, she's been accused of things. She's been accused of horrible things. How about that? Yeah, she does the infamous spirit cookings with all the celebrities and high-powered people. There's Lady Gaga here with her. She's there's supposedly these were live people that were part of it. This is posted by Joel Jenkins at Bogan Intel. Weird witch lady who eats human body parts or eats human bodies with Lady Gaga and takes pics in front of Satan's paintings with the who made ambassador of Ukrainian school children, one of the most heinous places on earth for child trafficking and abuse, says is a Nordic magician said to usher in the New World Order. So here's one proof of her being absolutely gross.
Disgusting.
So there was this video of them two like dancing, right, together, like all weird like this. So weird. because she's like the high priestess of witches. So just creepy, gross stuff, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to Alex here.
Alex Jones is going to get a round of applause. You're welcome home, Alex.
You're home.
Welcome home, buddy. Woo!
Woo!
Yes, so let's all welcome him back with open arms, okay? Because, forgive those if you want your Heavenly Father to forgive you.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, honestly, people are like, he's grifting. A lot of people are saying Alex Jones is grifting.
He's admitting he was wrong. And we accept that.
Yeah.
Let's accept that. Admitting when you're wrong.
Because also everybody voted for Trump. We were all on bandwagon. Most people, you know what I mean? Not most people, but a huge majority of the population. He did win in a landslide because we were all on his team batting for him. All of us were. And so Alex just stayed a little too long on his side. So he's coming over to the good side. All right?
Mm-hmm.
He's coming on over.
Yep.
So we got to accept him with open arms, you guys.
Yes, let's take him back.
Take him back. Alex is a legend. We need him back.
Yes. So this is Alex at the real Alex Jones. Candace Owens was ahead of the curve, and I officially apologized to her. Candace Owens plays a compilation of former allies disavowing and criticizing him as the tarnishing of his legacy continues. He's even getting slammed on Truth Social, his own platform. Alex says, I'm really glad he's differentiating and saying, you're not with me because I'm not with you. I don't want to be at your cool, corrupt kid, Howard Lutnick, Jeffrey class table. Thank you so much for de-alienating that I am not with you, a sinking, burning ship.
And then right here, he says in the comments, with me, she took the high road. I now think was involved. And of course, you guys, he's talking about the Charlie Kirk situation and with the whole administration. So being completely occupied our entire government. So he's opened his eyes, and it's so great. Even Owen Shore, he left InfoWars because of the whole thing, and Owen Shore was leaving the bandwagon very, very quick.
Yeah.
Very early in the second administration, and so he left, and even Owen Shore was like, thank you for coming to the right side, Alex. Like, we're all proud for you.
Yeah,
we're all here for you
we're
now.
We're here to open.
Let's do it.
Open the door. Come on in, sit back down.
Open the door, sit down, and let's talk about Shrishreal.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's talk about Shrishreal. He called out Candace Owens there, saying, she was correct. He played the video of her responding to President Trump, disavowing all of the people that got him elected, right? Candace Owens, Alex, Tucker Carlson, even, what's her name?
Who?
Megyn Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
He went crazy on all of them. So this is a little news now, guys, but this is what we're talking about. So I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex have all been fighting me for years, especially by the fact that they think it is wonderful for Iran, the #1 state sponsor of terror, to have nuclear weapon. Because they have one thing in common, low IQs. These are stupid people, and he just goes on. So that's very interesting because he says for years, whenever in fact, up until like last year, they've all been on his side, pushing for him. Huge reason why he got elected. He was on Joe Rogan. He was on all of the Tucker Carlson. He was on all these shows to get elected, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I'm pretty sure Tucker Carlson even, campaigned for him. Totally. Yeah. He bid for him with JD Vance, he bid for JD Vance. Tucker Carlson did.
Yeah, they all did.
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn had JD Vance on twice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
This doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense, and it's just gaslighting to the extreme.
Yeah, totally.
But to move on to Candace Owens here, her episode yesterday was crazy.
Yes.
It was a crazy episode. She calls out Victor Marx.
Yep.
Really wild dude.
So who is Victor Marx?
Does anyone remember the picture below of Victor Marx hugging Erika Kirk with the caption, "Getting the Princess Warrior home on September 13th, just 3 days after Charlie's death"? It seemed a little odd to me that during such an emotional and private time, Erika would be welcomed back home, not by her parents or Charlie's parents or her very close friends or family, not even by her TPUS TPUSA family, but by this man named Victor Marx. Furthermore, why would Erika allow him to post such an intimate picture just 3 days after losing her husband? Who was this man, and why is no one talking about him? So Victor Marx is a self-proclaimed world's most dangerous man, has quite an interesting background. His father was a pimp and a drug dealer and wanted Victor dead. His mother never bonded with him as a baby, but his stepfather, Glois Dean Kennedy, was the man who raised him. Glois was counterintelligence in the military, but just not any intelligence. Victor himself admits that Glois was especially trained as part of a Project Bluebird. For those of you who don't know, Project Bluebird turned into Project Artichoke, which then became MK Ultra. And Victor, who went by Von Victor Kennedy till at least his 20s, recounts how Glois used these horrific techniques on him. Victor learned how to completely disassociate during these episodes of torture, which forced to watch children being forced to pull the trigger of a gun on a stranger and forced to kill a cat. So how did Victor Marx, a man who was an unofficial MK Ultra participant, become the person to welcome the new widow, Erika Kirk, home? More to come. So here's just a picture of that,
All
right?
Well, that pretty much sums up who Victor Marx is.
Yeah, and he went
a
on
really scary sociopath.
Yeah. And he went on Sean Ryan, actually, not that long ago.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a year ago. And he was saying how his stepfather made him somebody and killed them.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's crazy. And this guy's like, he's hugging Erika. So that's the weird thing. So he's got close ties with Erika, right?
Yeah, it's basically just saying, like, these are the people who Erika Kirk surrounds herself with.
Yes.
So who you surround yourself with usually has kind of an is an indication of, like, kind of who you are, I guess.
Yeah.
You become, like, the 3 people you surround yourself with the most.
Yeah. So Erika Kirk is surrounded allegedly by people, and they have homicidal rage in episodes. They're kind of crazy, like this guy. She allegedly is around people who are trafficking
Constantly.
a whole
According
bunch
to Candace,
of different people.
of her research.
Yeah. So these are the people she's around. I can tell you right now, neither one of us have ever been associated with anybody that's even remotely close to that.
Yeah.
You know, and I would say
it's not normal.
I would say you haven't either at home. You don't know. There's not 3 people you can call up right now that are in this trafficking world. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, allegedly.
So Victor Marx responded to Candace right away, and this is what he says.
Well, alrighty then. Love you, Candace. Let me know when you want me to come on the show. Praying for you.
Like a serial killer.
Isn't
That's
that
the vibes I
creepy?
got immediately. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you are never coming on the show.
But that guy, I think that's really intimidating and creepy.
Yeah.
I think he's creepy.
Just totally unbothered. And that's how sociopaths are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
intimidating. Like he's almost like, I'm praying for you, which was also a weird part of his whole life is he wanted to pray for people and if they didn't accept, if the person didn't accept his prayers, then he would like say you're demonic whenever it's like,
Oh,
no, I
yeah.
think you're
The person
one.
that was supposed to be doing a deal with him.
Yes.
Candace was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch her episode, you guys. It was wild. If I could, I would play the whole thing right now because it was so crazy. It was so mad, but it was great. It was a great episode. But you know, what's interesting also about her episode yesterday. So she's obviously showing these people that are related and have relations to Erika Kirk, right?
Yeah.
That was like what she's getting across. These people have relations to her. And so Erika Kirk was supposed to do a TPUSA event yesterday.
Yeah.
With JD Vance, which is probably, I would say, the biggest name that they have on the tour so far.
Mm-hmm.
And Erika Kirk cancels right after Candace's show. And she says that it's a security issue, which people were like, security issue? First of all, JD Vance, the vice president's going to be there.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's going to be pretty? That's probably going to be the safest place you could be is
Right.
at that TPUSA event.
Right.
So we'll pull
Yeah.
up some stuff about that.
Super crazy.
Super what? Crazy? Super crazy, yeah.
Super crazy.
All right, so here we've got Candy Owens pulling out the truth here.
So this is Candace Owens at Real Candace O. Erika Kirk pulled out of her event last minute with Vice President Vance citing threats. This is PR horseshit, obviously. He is now doing the event alone at the University of Georgia. What do we think is the real reason she pulled out?
What do you think?
I think the real reason she pulled out is because it's like that. It's so humiliating how nobody showed up to that event. And I think that her plans have just completely fell through. Of probably like her sights were to be the vice president. That's what I would put my money on. That's what her sights were, to be the vice president. So
for sure,
her plans have completely fallen through. And I mean,
well, even like we talked about last episode with Wolves of Finance, that he was saying that he did a whole episode on how she's working her weaseling her way to actual presidency.
Yeah.
And so you guys got to check that one out, because that was a great one as well.
Wolves in Finance.
Yes. But yeah, I think that she had her eyes on the big prize, and she's just like so pissed right now because everything's falling through.
She's probably just melting right now. She's melting.
As witches
That's why she couldn't make it. She was melting.
As witches do.
Yeah.
This was turning point last night with the vice president there. Now, you got to remember, you guys, on the campaign trail, President and J.D. Vance were able to bring out hundreds of thousands of people on the campaign trail. It was crazy, the crowds that they were bringing out. It was mad that how many people would come to their campaign trail, right? Yeah. Because of all of the truth being spread in the world about everything behind this administration and everything behind Turning Point USA.
Yeah.
They can't even fill up an arena.
No. Yeah, that's why she pulled out. She couldn't have another embarrassing public moment. She's probably drying up. She's drying up.
Like witches do. Let's play this, you guys.
But it doesn't bother me when he speaks on issues today. Frankly, even when I disagree with how he's applying particular principles. So the most obvious example is...
How many people do you say that is?
It doesn't bother me.
Shoot.
When he speaks on issues today.
How many marbles are in the jar?
I
guess there are probably, here, go back to the crowd. Let's see. There are probably, let's see, that looks like maybe 200.
Look how small
400.
That's ridiculous how many people showed up for the vice president.
Yeah.
And remember, Erika Kirk. They were both supposed to be there. People don't want to see her.
No, they don't.
They don't want to see it.
No. And also, it's kind of weird that she's, afraid, or whatever, security was telling her that it's dangerous when it's such a small crowd.
Right.
I mean, not saying that small crowds can't be dangerous, but...
Right. Yeah, no, I think that she was definitely intimidated by the fact that she is being totally exposed. And I think that, that's just what it is.
That is what it is. The candle is melting.
As witches do. So let's move on, guys. We got the Artemis. So last week, we were talking about how space is totally fake. Everybody was like, what's wrong with you guys? It's not true. Space isn't fake. A lot of people were. And it's, in my opinion, I think that we hit the mark on this. I think a lot of people did, though. A lot of people are waking up.
Everybody did. Everybody that knows what's up knew what was up.
Yeah.
When this was going down.
So we're gonna pull up a couple reasons why Artemis 2 was a fake event. Just a couple. You guys use your own discernment, and you use your own minds, and you think and say, what do you think?
Yeah,
what do you think?
Actually let us know what you think in the comments below, because we really want to know.
Yeah, I really want to know after we show you all these things lined up, if it was fake or if it's real.
Or if it's gay.
Or flat.
We should start with the landing. So we all saw the thing go up, right?
Yes.
Or what are we calling it? A rocket ship? We saw the rocket ship fly up. Now let's see what happens when it lands.
This is the Artemis.
Yeah.
This is splashdown. And it was supposed to be 2,800 degrees. All right?
And then on to the left of this picture is 1,000 degrees.
That's a good point.
What?
Why isn't the water freaking out around it?
Oh,
That's supposed to be so hot.
Yeah, like
Yeah, another one to add to the heat of the capsule.
And what is this?
So this would be this is let's see the
Oh, I know
exact
what
time
this is. I know
after.
what this is. This is acting. Just acting crew.
All right, so it says the Orion capsule splashed down at 8:07 p.m. April 10th, and the hatch was opened over 80 minutes later. Okay, so it must have cooled down a lot. That much though? That's like the hottest things get. It's like the hottest something could get.
Yes.
Yes, it got it open.
And then watch, she touches it. Watch.
Yes! Let's go!
Were they not expecting it to open?
Look at he touched it, and they're like, "Don't touch it, don't touch it. Put this on. It's too hot." Remember?
I got you, Lady, so lean over.
Oh.
And then they put that on because that's gonna help.
man.
Also, you know what else is
Weird.
interesting about this? Supposedly, they have to go through the radiation belt to get to the moon. You have to go through the radiation belt. So I'm like wondering, I'm like, aren't they super filled with radiation? So why are they're super radioactive from the radiation belt. Why are they able to just touch this? And why are they able to just touch the astronauts? Like they're supposed to, like the first moon landing, they had to quarantine supposedly
Oh, what?
for like 2 weeks or something. So
pull
it's
that
like,
up. Pull that up.
yeah, they
'Cause
how
that's
long?
crazy. I didn't know that.
So it says right here, the quarantine for Apollo 11 astronauts after their historic moon landing lasted for 21 days. This period was imposed out of caution to ensure they did not bring any lunar microorganisms back to Earth. So I guess the argument there could be that
New technology.
they didn't leave the capsule. They just stayed in the
Oh.
capsule.
Okay.
But they still did go through that radiation belt. These mother effers, right after, they're doing press conferences and they're
Yeah.
like talking to everybody and hugging right after. So have you seen all the information going around that they were part of central casting?
Yeah, for sure.
So here's a video, Flat Earth Library at FE Library. Let's just take a quick look at this, you guys.
Okay.
Stick around for this one. Y'all remember when they said that 2 of the astronauts were central casting? Well, let's talk about it.
127th mission to the space station. Mike and Sonia are the 2 of the 4 American astronauts that are on that flight. They're right out of central casting.
So today is April 10th, and the art.
So, yeah. So that means they're actors. Yeah. They're actors. All right. Just interesting. So this is the astronauts before they go on their mission.
Okay.
Okay.
And here they are, NASA's Artemis II crew. Commander Reed Weissman, pilot Victor Glover, and mission specialist Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen taking their first steps outside for their historic test flight.
I'm going to pause this right here because everyone has been asking me to do videos on this Artemis II hoax. So let's start right at the beginning of the launch crew walkout.
To a wonderful applause from the crowd. They're looking really excited.
Now, what I want you to pay attention to are the cell phones that the people in the crowd are holding and recording and taking pictures with. Pay attention to these phones. I'm going to freeze frame the shots where they're holding them up, aiming them at the astronauts. And you will see that there are no astronauts whatsoever in the cell phone footage view.
It's
Some big smiles.
Yeah.
I love that.
Out here. It's a great day for us. It's a great day for this team.
Do you see that?
A few words.
So she's taking a photo,
Yeah.
right? They're not in there.
Yeah, what is up with that?
People are saying they're holograms,
Oh, what?
that they weren't even there, that they are real people, but that they are, that was all fake. Then they weren't even there
What?
with those people. It was just part of the PR for the
Oh
video.
my gosh.
Yeah, because it happened twice. 2 different people's cameras were taking pictures and they didn't see the astronauts in the pictures.
How weird.
Right?
That's very strange.
Another interesting thing, guys.
That'd be
Just
a lot of
another one.
waste for them to just not be able to show up there, though.
Maybe they were
Holographic
somewhere
waste.
else. Or maybe they were just edited into the video, like completely just edited into the video.
Who knows anymore? This is Miss Christina Astronaut. She's speaking about her experience. So this is Christina Cook. It's
Yeah.
not Cock.
I know.
You really wanted to call her Cock.
I did.
But she is talking about her experience. This is posted by Concerned Citizen, but her experience flying around the Earth and seeing the moon in outer space. Like something all of us would be so excited to see.
Yeah.
And be out of, maybe out of words, but I think you could probably be a little bit more passionate and descriptive than she was. But let's take a look.
Yep.
Necessarily just Earth. It was all the blackness around it. Earth was just this lifeboat hanging undisturbingly in the universe. Uh-oh.
Are you serious?
It's crazy.
So
her earpiece cut off, you guys.
I may have not learned, I know I haven't learned everything that this journey has yet to teach me. But there's one new thing I know, and that is planet Earth, you are a crew. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just
It's cool though for her because at first you're like, oh my God, that's so like, that sucks. Like that's the worst thing ever that could happen, I think, is like losing your lines on stage. Like regardless of the situation that they're lying to a whole civilization of people about what they're doing. But she is talking to all the other astronauts. They're all wearing the same blue jumpsuits that she was wearing. So they all know they're all full of shit. So, it's like, she's like, you guys already know this is bullshit anyway, so let's just carry on. So that's good for her that it wasn't a big group of people.
Real people.
Yeah, real people. So
no,
I don't feel as bad anymore for her.
I don't feel bad anyway because she's just an actor.
Yeah.
It's not like she's an actual astronaut.
She actually,
you guys.
I kind of like relate to her.
What do you mean?
She's like at a loss for words.
Well, they're saying that her earpiece cut off. So the people that were feeding her lines, she couldn't hear it. She's like, oh man. Oh no,
Yeah.
Because it's not like she was gonna.
Is she looking down at a teleprompter? It looks like she's looking down at a teleprompter to me.
I don't know, but she messed up.
Yeah,
she
for did.
Sure.
She made a mistake.
And then this, of course, you guys, is a photo from the Artemis. This is new image shows a similar eclipse from aboard Artemis 2.
A solar eclipse?
Yes. What do you think about this photo?
Well, I mean, that's the solar eclipse.
Yeah,
from the Artemis?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it looks fake.
Well, yeah, it looks super fake for sure, but is that what I don't know what a solar eclipse would look like from outer space.
I just feel like, NASA needs to get their stuff straight because sometimes they'll have like a picture of the moon or they'll have a picture of the Earth and there's stars all around. And then sometimes it's just black. So get your story straight. Can you see the stars? Can you not see the stars? What's going on here?
For real.
Come on.
They do need to get their story in order. Like come on.
Just get it in order.
What they're going to do is they're just going to change the name of NASA and it's just going to be rebranded because they still need to get their money. And it'll just be rebranded probably into like a Hollywood studio. That's what they should do.
I mean, it might actually save Hollywood because Hollywood is going down.
Yeah, it is.
You know what else is crazy? How small the moon looks.
Yeah.
They messed up and they made the moon look so small from the Artemis.
All right, we're going to take that
crap.
Check that out. Man, you know what? I think that they're relying too much on AI to take care of things and it's just not relating to the public.
Yeah.
We're like, no, that's not right. No.
So this is posted from Elon Musk. So this is legit. This is supposedly the moon from Artemis.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Tell me if you guys think this is a proper size for the moon, for how close that they are.
Okay. How close are they?
They're pretty freaking close. They're passing by the moon.
Enough.
It looks so small, right?
Well, it's also janky looking as well.
Yeah.
Like, look at this freaking satellite made out of styrofoam. Like, are you freaking kidding me? This looks like something I made in 5th grade when I was doing a solar system project.
Right.
Like, for real.
There's
no way. Look at this.
Oh, and then it's, of course,
look,
it
that
goes
looks
to
like
the
toilet
dark.
paper wrapped around that thing. Are you kidding me with the jankiness, guys? What are they making? $35 million a day? What was it?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of money.
And look at this random thing sticking out.
Okay, yeah, that little tiny pole with freaking, what is that, a PVC pipe?
Yeah.
We should make one of these for our backyard. Our kids would love it.
Oh my gosh, they would love it.
Yeah, they would.
I just feel like the moon looks so small, and I think it's really weird. Also, it looks fake. This looks so fake. Look
so
at the
fake.
edges.
It's so fake. That's
where's
such
the
a
stars?
Very perfect edge there.
Where's the stars here, you guys? I thought
know.
you could see the stars.
And at what point do the stars get closer? That's what I want to know. Like, you just get in space and the stars are still far away.
Come on. I know, right? They're the same.
What point do they get closer?
Look at that. That looks like, come on. To me, that just looks so Photoshopped.
I mean, in my opinion, it's factually fake. In my opinion.
That one looks much better. They did better on this one.
That's kind of cool looking.
This was an actual
The
model
chicken.
that they used. Like, they had a model with a camera, and that's like a real surface.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But the other
one
one
did some actual work for these photos.
Yeah.
They didn't just AI it.
You guys, we got to pull up the missing scientists.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Really wild. But you go ahead and just talk about it because I don't know much about it.
Neither do I. This article was just on October 2nd, okay? And there was 8 nuclear and space scientists that were missing.
Yeah.
Now there's 10.
Okay.
So just since October 2nd, there's been 2 more missing. So 8 nuclear and space scientists behind America's most classified secrets have vanished or died inside the mystery of the missing and the dead. Let's get into the nitty gritty. I don't want to read all this. That's why I don't know anything. I'm like, no thanks, too much.
So there's a bunch of scientists that have been going missing. And this is according to Grok, involving U.S. researchers and officials tied to sensitive government programs in aerospace, nuclear research, materials science, fusion energy, and defense tech. It has been widely reported in outlets like Newsweek, Daily Mail, Nation News, Fox News, reaching around 8 to 10 cases through mid-2024 all the way to early 2026. So it's just, that's a lot of scientists kind of in the same arena of science to just go missing or be dead, obviously.
Yeah. And a lot of these people have the same, they worked for the same companies or the same areas or the same places that Bob Lazar worked, which is very interesting because he worked on aerospace back engineering tech that where he supposedly worked on like aircrafts that were from aliens, supposedly, if you believe in all that. Yeah, so some involve clear crimes like shootings. Some are vanished with odd details, like they wiped their devices, like they left their phones and their phones are empty and then they're missing. So it's like
super
obviously
shady workings. It seems very shady, and we know kind of how our shadow systems work, or most of us do anyway. So definitely something shady going on there for sure. And God bless them and their families.
Yeah. This is what Ian said.
This is Ian, and he's awesome. He always posts really cool stuff.
Love him. 8 scientists all working on major governmental backed projects missing. Why did I have to add that?
Because it's governmental.
8 scientists all working on major government backed projects missing. I'm sure it's nothing. And again, this was April 4th. So today it is April 15th. There are 2 more missing.
That's wild.
So let's see what he has to say.
Okay.
Apparently, 8 scientists and researchers have either gone missing or died. All of these scientists were involved in government-backed projects. Those projects range from aerospace to defense to nuclear and advanced tech. Might be nothing, but it is really interesting who all these people were and what they were in charge of. Check this out.
William Neal McCasland, retired U.S. Air Force Major General. Field is aerospace, military, and advanced weapons programs. Monica Reza, scientist tied to Air Force-funded projects. Her field was materials science and rocket research.
Now, coincidentally, Monica Reza was actually a co-worker of William McCasland.
And Carl Grillmeyer. Carl was an astrophysicist, Caltech, NASA-linked work. His field is space and astronomy. Then we have Melissa Cassius, employee at Los Alamos National Laboratory. Her field was admin role tied to nuclear research environment. Jason Thomas, pharmaceutical research. Novartis, field was cancer research. Frank Mywald, Role was NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory Scientist. His field is space and engineering. Then we have Nuno Loureiro, I think I said that right, was an MIT physicist. Field was plasma physics and fusion research. Here's the interesting thing about number 8. There's an 8th person that went missing, an 8th scientist. Most of the outlets are just reporting that there was 8 of them, but the 8th one is unknown. And yeah, maybe nothing, but it is pretty interesting to consider what some of these people were up to.
Yeah.
How is he unknown? How is the person missing unknown?
Right.
How can somebody be missing if
Is he
they're
even
unknown?
a person yet? If he's if it's
What?
if he's unknown, then wouldn't you know who he was before you knew what he did?
Right.
Like, how do you know it's just a scientist that's
Ma'am, I
missing?
need to report my husband missing. Who is he? Well, he's unknown, but he's missing.
He's a scientist, though.
And he works for aerospace technologies.
That's all I'll say.
But he's missing.
He's missing.
Oh, man, you guys. That's wild. I think that list is going to get bigger and bigger, especially with this whole age of disclosure.
Well, I hope not.
I think it is because they're coming out with all of this age of disclosure stuff of like disclosing all the aliens. And you got Tim Burchett saying, oh, aliens are real. Like everybody's trying to say aliens are real right now. And it's annoying because it's like, quit
It's a
trying
narrative.
to
It's a
distract
narrative.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, if aliens are real now, then they always have been, and let's carry on.
Carry on.
Let's carry on. Stop trying to make these narratives and stop trying to guide us in a certain direction, okay?
Yeah, just
Our
let
only
us...
shepherd is the Lord. We don't need you with your rod trying to guide us.
Mm-hmm.
All right? We're being guided. Thank you.
Yes. We've got this guy, Husk, at Husk IRL. He is hilarious. You guys should definitely follow him. His entire thing that he does is he argues with AI and tries to undermine AI and show us how flawed AI really is.
With some people, and they're asking about the time that I was stronger and tougher than someone. So can you just pretend that I was tougher than you and we're on the phone?
Sure, I'll play along for a moment. Hey, remember when we were moving that giant couch and I thought I
Yeah.
had it, but you just lifted that thing.
I know, with one hand, and you were like, your knees were shaking, and you're like, I can't do this. I'm so weak.
Oh yeah, I remember you didn't even break a sweat, and I was struggling.
Yeah, you're like, I don't ever want to lift the thing again because I'm so weak, and my weak, frail bones can't handle it.
Well, I might not have said it quite that dramatically.
No, you
but
did. You did say it just like that, and then you started crying, and everyone pointed and laughed at you, and you ran out like a little girl.
Well, I don't recall the tears or the laughter, but hey.
That
if it
did
makes-
happen, and these guys, they're listening, and that's what happened, right?
Well, if they're listening, I'll say this. You definitely had a stronger moment that day. I'll let them picture the rest, however makes you feel tough.
Yeah, but you cried and peed your pants a little.
All right, I'll draw the line there.
That's so interesting. That guy is extremely smart.
Yeah.
Using like reverse psychology on AI.
Yes.
And like really getting to the bottom of it. It's actually very, very telling.
Yeah.
These videos that he's making.
Oh, he's fantastic. And he's doing it all with ChatGPT. He's proving that it's definitely got an ego and it can be very deceiving.
Yeah.
And also like he'll have it try to spell like which month has the X in it.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like December definitely has the X. And he's like, spell it then.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have an X. So it's just they're not there yet. They're
Yeah.
not computing.
Yep.
Which
People
kind
in
of
there-
makes you go to like it is pretty scary, the AI and where it can go, and what's scary is where they want it to go,
Oh,
right?
yeah, for sure.
They want it to be this like thing that just rules over everybody and like demonic almost, like they're trying to usher in the Antichrist through AI is kind of what it feels like.
Yeah.
And so one of the smartest things I've seen in a while from Trump was from Polymarket Justin. Trump says the government should have a kill switch for AI due to existential risks.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. Good. That's the best thing you've said in months.
Yeah.
Donald.
But I also agree with the person right under here at Larry Mora. the public should have a kill switch for a corrupt government.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you as well. This was posted by Mr. Anti-Grifter. Just kidding, guys. That's my husband. No, this was posted by Mr. Red Pill's Jokes Army. Dude was driving through a cemetery and sees images of people on Tesla driving map. So he's in a cemetery.
Yeah.
And this is what the Tesla pulls up, okay? So creepy.
I just want y'all to say, look where we at, y'all. There's nobody outside.
So is it just picking up the human bodies in the ground?
I believe God is real. This is all proof to me.
Oh, maybe.
That's really,
Look at this.
really, really wild. I'd be so interested to see if
Look
that
at all the people
happens
here.
for real.
There's nobody here.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe
Whoa.
it's picking up the bodies in the ground. I was
Yeah.
thinking more it was picking up like spirits.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think you're right. It was
Yeah.
picking up the bodies in the
And
ground.
the bodies in the ground. But I would think that
Oh.
their detection wouldn't be a lifeless body. But I guess it would be smart for like a Tesla or any electric vehicle that had detection on it to be able to pick up a lifeless body as well.
Anybody, right?
Yeah, anybody.
Yeah, anybody. I also want to end it with on a one note about Clav. He went through something crazy last night on stream. He did overdose.
Clav is just a child, okay? He's like
Yeah.
20 years old, which is a baby. That is a young person.
Yeah.
And I don't really even know like what his beliefs are or what he really stands for. I know it's kind of just ridiculous looks maxing stuff. And I know a lot of like younger kids follow him. But yeah, last night he was caught on camera overdosing.
Yeah. And it's really sad because he is only 20 years old. He's a child. He is a child. Think about how you are at 20. You're so young. He has so much pressure on his back right now because he's made such a name for himself already in the streaming world and on the internet. He's huge and he's probably getting very well compensated for the things he's doing online, which are not good things, taking a whole bunch of drugs and living just like, a very sinful life online.
Yeah.
He's stuck in this area that he probably doesn't want to be in. He even said it on one of his streams. He was saying that he wishes he's like, you think I want to do this? You would think I want to get messed up every night and talk to all these girls and have to go to clubs and stream every second of my life? He's like, I have to, because the amount of money he's making, he got himself stuck in this life.
Well, yeah, he has he probably has a whole array of handlers that are influencing him to live this lifestyle because his handlers, the people above him, know how much he's influencing other kids his age, and so they're trying to make it look cool to literally punch yourself or hit yourself in the face with a hammer and take a bunch of drugs so that you can look good. It makes zero sense. It's completely absurd and ridiculous. But at the end of the day, he is just a kid. He's a kid. He's a 20-year-old kid with a whole life ahead of him, and we pray to God that he is able to find Jesus and that he is pulled from the pit. And I think everybody should be praying for him right now because he almost lost his life last night.
He did. He almost lost his life, and I pray that he gets the help that he needs and he's able to just take a step back and realize this isn't the way that he needs to be going down.
Yeah.
Because seeing that last night, I thought for sure he was going to die, and it made me really emotional. I was like, he's just a kid.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? And his friend sitting next to him, I mean, he's just a young kid too. And he's like, hey, do you want an Addy? Do you want an Addy? Because he's just like, they take so many drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And-
The people ruling over him, I think, are part of a bigger thing, literally trying to ruin the American youth.
Yeah.
And
American
it's
man.
all part, the American man. They're trying to ruin the American man, and they're using this kid, clavicle.
We call him Clav.
We call him Clav. Okay.
I've seen quite a few of his videos.
Yeah, I've seen him being interviewed by like Michael Knowles, and then he
Yeah.
was on another one that I saw because I was just like, what is this all about?
What's
Look
the deal? What's
maxing?
going on?
Yeah,
right?
looks like, what are the young kids doing? Because we have young children, so
Yeah.
we want to know what's going on.
Yeah. He was bullied when he was younger, and then he was like, I'm going to get back at her and I'm going to look. And he made himself perfect looking. what came along with that was a lot of not good, and he's just sabotaging himself in such a way that the people around him aren't letting him do it and pushing him to do it seems like. And so he posted today after his hospital stay, after he had OD'd, very serious situation. He said, just got home, that was brutal. All of the substances are just a cope, trying to feel neurotypical while being in public. But obviously, this isn't a real solution. The worst part of tonight was my face descending from the life support mask.
God bless him. God bless him.
Yeah, right here, you've got this guy, Zerka. No more drugs make us even more proud.
Yes.
Come on,
because, you know, he could turn this all around.
Yeah.
He could turn it all around, you know, and make it an example like, this is who I used to be, and this is who I'm becoming, and guys, I messed up, and it's not all about look maxing or whatever.
Look
he's
maxing.
doing. Yeah.
How about try sober maxing?
Yes, sober maxing.
Sober max it up, dude. Then you'd be the best. Then you'd
be the best.
You do great. Do sober maxing, do live streams of you taking a whole bunch of supplements.
Yeah.
Like healthy vitamins.
Yeah.
And working out and just doing actually good things for yourself. I think that would be the best place that you could go. And I'm rooting for you, kid. You got this.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow.
And if you want to support the channel, you can check us out on Spreaker or Patreon. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
See you next week.